yang berusaha saudara Dr. He, President of Sibu Chinese Chambers of Commerce, and Honorary President SCCI Tan Sri Datuk Tiong Sukop, yang berbahagia Datuk Abang Karim, the President of Chinese Sarawak SCCI, yang berbahagia Temenggung, resident executive members of Sibu Chinese Chamber of Commerce, as well as our Deputy State Secretary. First of all, I would like to express my appreciation to Sibu Chinese Chamber of Commerce for the honor given to me to appreciate this incubation hub, and also the renovation in this office under the Sibu Chinese Chamber of Commerce. I would like to congratulate Sibu Chinese Chamber of Commerce for this beautiful building, while at the same time participate in our program to produce digital entrepreneurs, I think, which is the intake today. I want to share with you my visit to Plug and Play. I think you must have heard of a company called Plug and Play, sited in Silicon Valley. And this particular company is a company that really practices incubation hub, where it helps the young entrepreneurs to produce their own startup company. And this company startup is all boils down to innovation platform as well as creativity. So what it does is, their entrepreneur A come to Plug and Play, and they have their own proposal on the apps that they want to do, and also the content of the apps. So they say, okay, we help you and do the design as well as the content in Plug and Play. And then through Plug and Play, it connects the platform to the other investors who is willing to face the risk and invest in that particular apps. The Plug and Play take 30% of the equity, and the entrepreneur put in 70%. Then with the platform, which is connected throughout the world, then you have this other investor to invest in this particular apps. And that is what it does. And grew up this platform as well as the content, it become a worldwide brand. Imagine actually started from Plug and Play. The same with the other known website. And I saw in that particular visit Japan, Korea, Singapore, and finally I saw also Indonesia. So I was asking, how come Indonesia also come in, but none from Malaysia? So I asked the CEO, are you saying that these are the countries that have worked with you in producing these new apps? He said, yes. Indonesia is what they call Gojek Pay. I'm sure you know about Gojek Pay, mobile payment in Indonesia. Indonesia has certain brand, but none from Malaysia, even though we were the first one to set up multi-corridor. So that one perplexed me, something wrong somewhere. But then coming back to our state, I have a feeling we have the potential. Our people got the talent. I just share with you one entrepreneur. This fellow is a Malay. He produced an app, a game. This game is all about cave, Goa, stalactite and stalagmite. Dia graphic design dia cave, and then this stalagmite and stalactite, dia punya itu. And then this insect flying, trying to avoid the stalagmite and stalactite. This insect jalan, dia kena ini, dia jatuh. Jatuh, habis game. So you have to start again until you reach a certain speed, avoiding that in the cave. It costs about 99 US cent. You download 99 US cent masuk account. So they develop this game. So the children, small children like to play this game. Tengok itu insect, jatuh, jatuh. Dia lawan sama lawan, tapi every time they want to play the fresh game, download 99 cent. Imagine if you have 100,000 playing that game, 100,000 multiplied by 99 cent, US. That is your income. And this fellow is a Malay. So masuk now ada duit lah sikit dia. I'm just saying that it has been done. This is only game. So what you do, the how. You have your platform, you introduce your platform, get your designer, graphic designer, get your programmer, get your audio engineers, and then the next thing is for you to design it. That's all. And then the same with apps. If you want to have your e-commerce, then what do? You try to, we call it virtual reality lah, VR lah. You design the whole lot, put in your website together. This is Sibu Umrah. You want to promote Sibu Umrah, then like comic lah. You put comic. These people conversation. Where is Sibu? And then you show the map, Sarawak, Sibu. And then you say, where is the place? Tan Sri punya. You punya ikan sana. And then you read this Umpura. Then there's a conversation in that particular game. And you show where you are. Then next thing people will order your Umpura. With your sort of mobile payment. That's why Sarawak has Sarawak Pay. Under science, I started the Sarawak Pay. And then after that, you link with the other mobile payment, so your payment is immediate because they download. The moment download, automatically go to your account. Tiada hutang, no hutang. Meaning, these are the work of the young entrepreneurs, where technology is important. I hope this hub is a place for you, is that a laboratory. Then if you feel that there is a talent to produce certain apps, then maybe Chamber of Commerce take 30%, develop the apps together with the entrepreneur, and after that try to market it. Because the government is doing on its part to upgrade the infrastructure, the speed of our internet. As you know, now we are constructing a lot of towers to make sure that the speed is there. And we spend about 1 billion for 2 years because you don't expect a tower to come down like that. So we have to build the towers. And then it's no longer exclusively for one company. We do it simultaneously so that we got the speed in the rural areas. And especially in urban center, I am trying to, sorry lah, Kuching first lah. Then after they go to Sibu, because it's a trial one, we want to get 5G. In Kuching, 5G. Meaning it will be real time. And with that, not only for the website, but also for healthcare. Because nowadays, the even operation is now technologically driven. So medical care have to be fast also, real time. And once we got infrastructure 5G, China is going for 5G, but not US. US still behind. That's why tadi saya cakap pasal Huawei. Huawei is producing hardware, and they are very fast. Now I think they can overtake Apple. They can even overtake Apple. How call the Huawei. That's why US takut sudah. So but then Sarawak, I think what we can do, we improve our content. Then you have e-commerce. Starting from, you sell durian, you sell whatever I can produce using website. And then you develop the e-commerce. What is important here is this hub. We call it incubators hub. You incubate, that means you start a new entrepreneur, especially the young people now, a lot of imagination. Once you get the imagination, you translate into these people like you who are very good in IT. From virtual world to real world. Translate from virtual world, that is your imagination, then you translate into the real world, and that become your product, and you will make money because your customers is throughout the world. Finally, I want to share with you one very successful entrepreneur in China. The place is in Fuzhou. If you land in Fuzhou, I'm sure you have been to Fuzhou. Kalau Sibu tidak pergi Fuzhou, I don't know lah. You land from the airport, you see a building just like Star Trek building. Just like Star Trek building. I went to that building. And he is game developer. His age is only 42. His mother is professor in biochemistry. And his mother asked him to study biochemistry. He went to US, he studied biochemistry, and that is his degree. He came back, he played game. And he produced game. He produced game. The mother said, why don't you follow like me? No. I have fulfilled your request to study biochemistry. I have done it. I have a degree, and this is what you want me. But profession, let me decide on my own. What he did was just doing game and designing game. And he sleep daytime, awake night time. Why? Because he has to connect with US. And this is the chap, young chap. And he proposed 2 games, and he sold it to Baidu. Baidu took the game for Baidu, and it cost Baidu $2 billion. $2 billion. Kita kerja setengah mati loh. People here, they go to the hutan potong kayu. Dia ini saja 2 billion. I went to his office. It's a Star Trek. You have theater inside, everything inside the building, and his workplace is bigger than your Chinese Chamber of Commerce. All the toys are there. All the toys. Budak-budak punya, dia ada. He's only 40 in that age. And now he is really very, very rich and still producing game. And then what I'm saying here is his game is in both English and Mandarin. So now if you have one game produced here, Chinese Chamber of Commerce, and you use Mandarin, you got the right apps, China is your market. Assuming your 1.2 billion population, say lah, 100 million only play your game. You charge $2 US. You just imagine 100 million multiplied by 200 million US dollar. Kalau dia naik, your game ada tier. The first tier is this one. Then you go second tier. Kalau dia very, very successful, you want to go to second tier. Then they have to download again. Every download, every money coming in. So up to you lah. Because I'm not young anymore. Kalau saya young, I think I can make more money. No need to jadi politician. But I'm just telling you what is that future. Innovation, platform, software, your graphic designer, audio engineer, these are the people needed in this industry, and you can start it from here. That's why when Dr. Lee asked me, I said, no problem, I give you 1 million if you want to do IT. I have done my part to have this incubator. The second part is yours. The creative mind that Sarawakian has. Even though you are here, I think Dr. He, you can connect with Plug and Play because they have international connectivity. They have an office in Singapore. Then you work together, then you extend whatever new product that you have. You work with them, they can help you to market worldwide. That's why this morning I talked of agriculture. Agriculture is there. This one is substance. And then agriculture need technology. You are talking about IoT, Internet of Things. Everything is done by sensor. Sensor as well as programmer. You can be in KL, but you can look at your farm through your handphone. And then you can control when to spray chemical, fertilizer and so on through your handphone. And that is the way we do agriculture, no longer charcoal. But I believe the young entrepreneurs have this in mind. Finally, I will urge the young entrepreneurs, if possible, there is one book very interesting. This book is called Machine Can Think. Machine can think. You just imagine machine can think. You just read that one. Where the question of robotic and artificial intelligence. We are talking about the brain. And this brain in the robot can think just like human being. But there is a danger, robot. Because robot cannot grow old. Kalau that robot like a young lady, mati yo. You know, they have the hair, they have what you call synthetic skin. Just like any lady talk to you, AI, they have emotion, mati yo that one. Just like a pet, nanti you look after her, she cry, you so takut on that. So that's why the challenge is human being will marry robot, mati that one. Anyway, that is the future. That's why I ask you to read this book, Machine Can Think. Kalau that happen, at least you just start with promoting your Pura Winata first. Don't talk about that robot, but you do the platform And the website, I hope you will be successful like Jack Ma. That is my intention. In Sarawak, we produce a lot of people, and at least kalau you export, I also want to import Celtec a bit lah, in order to give back to the society. With that, I say thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.